But those unconscious biases, those are actually even more difficult to deal with. What can both women and allies and men do about it?
When we first started working together, the very first thing we published together was called Naming the Invisible. And I think that's sort of been our philosophy all along, is how do we take this invisible stuff and give it a name? That's when we can deal with it. We have to know what it is in order to work on it. So Amy?
Everybody who's interested in this topic, and I think everybody should be interested in this topic, but everybody who's interested in gender equality should take the time to learn about it and learn. You can read our book, read other resources, but learn what it is and how it manifests. So that when it happens, when you're in the middle of a conversation or a situation at work and something happens, you can immediately recognize it. That's just so critical for whether you're an individual woman or whether you're a colleague, an ally, how to speak up. And the other tip I give, if you're in a situation and in a real-time situation and you see some bias happening and you don't address it on the spot, the thing I always say is don't beat yourself up about that. These conversations happen and, things happen and things go quickly. But if you realize after the fact, hey, this wasn't right. Like, again, it can be hard to speak up in the moment all the time. But again, just don't beat yourself up and, think about afterward, how can I address this?
And often you can assume that the person was just not malicious. It was just a slip or they didn't think about it. Assuming the best about the person is always going to get us more progress, right?
Yeah. Bridging the gap between intention and impact, right?